Now I am ready to add some more details and give my Tonya Tiger more personality. In this part of the movie, it is important to be careful about the positions of elements, as you are going to want to group them to already existing groups and other elements in smart ways. Smart ways meaning so that you can have control over individual limbs, the tail, the eyes, nose, mouth, the ears, essentially the features of the face. So I just want to let you know that the remainder of this video has some really important and helpful information to understand about groups, about line thickness, and about thinking as you draw. So let's continue first with the face. First, on the face, I'm going to click on View and then choose Zoom In. Scroll, so I've centered the head in the workspace, and now I want to change some of the details to make my tiger look more alive. From the Shapes menu, I will choose Circle again, and here I'm going to place two circles on the eyes themselves, one on each eye, of white. And this little circle, you'll see, edit, copy, edit, paste, move with the arrow keys, is bringing a lot more light to the character's face. It just looks a lot more alive now with the glitter in the eyes. The background shape of the eye is grouped with the rest of the head. So instead of ungrouping it, I'm going to simply click again on the white part of the eye, and that selects it individually from the rest of the group, and choose to change the thickness to 3, and then click away. Clicking away is clicking where there is nothing else to click on. And so you're not accidentally clicking on something, make sure you're clicking where there is nothing. Then I'm going to click on the outline of the bear's head, again by clicking twice on it, and then changing the 3-point stroke to a 4-point stroke. Making the very outer edges of your characters have the thickest stroke is a way to help it stand out from the background when you do want outlines. I'm going to do the same thing to the ears. Click, click again, and change the thickness of my stroke to 4. Click away, click, click again, thickness 4, click away. Now you can see the head is starting to stand out a little better. On the eyes, the inner shape of the eye or the pupil, I actually want to remove the stroke. So I've clicked twice on it, and then here I'll tell the stroke to be transparent. And that works out well because it makes a little bit more white show behind the eye and makes the expression on my Tonya Tiger more happy. Click, click again, and oops, I want to click on the line color, which is the pencil icon, and choose transparent and click away. A few more details and then a special trick. From the Shapes menu, I'm going to choose the first triangle for the fringes in the hair and change its arrangement to have it rotate vertically, so it's pointing down. And then instead of two of the same kind of triangles here, which is an isosceles, instead of putting an isosceles triangle here, I'm going to put in next to it two different obtuse or right angle I'm going to put in two right angle triangles, but flipping over or opposite each other on each side. Here's what I mean. Click, click and drag, and I'll move this one over, and again, arrange, order, under rotate, arrange, flip vertical, and actually I want that one on this side, a little bit smaller, scale it a bit, and move it next to the first one, and then I will choose Edit, copy, edit, paste, arrange, rotate, flip horizontally. And I have the other side of the fringe for my tiger's head just the way I want it. I think I will rotate each of these fringes in towards the center triangle, and again move them down a little, and they're going to be a group of their own, so I'm going to select them all together by clicking on one, holding the shift key, and clicking the other two. Choose the brown warm color here, maybe this dark brown, and give them no stroke. Probably be a good idea to group them. So before I group them, I want to get everything exactly how I want. And you can see here I'm starting to draw away from my original. So if pieces are not the right size, I'm grouping them together, and I can change them as units. So I'll bring the bangs or fringes over, and I'll come over to making sure I've still selected on that shape, rotate just on that shape, move it with the arrow keys on my keyboard. Looks pretty cute. Okay, let's scale it a bit more. And I'm happy with that for the time being. I say that and then I rotate it a little more. Okay, great guys. So that's how I'm going to start adding some of the little details to the different parts of Tonya. And if I want to, I can change these colors later. I can change any of these colors at any point. If I want to change the inside of the ear colors now, I'll click on the black shape by first clicking on the ear and then clicking again right here on the black part of this shape, and I'm going to choose fill and make that pink, and click again and fill and make it a dark tan. A dark tan. Ooh, I like that color. A dark brown. All right, so now I'm experimenting with color, and I'm looking in the menu to remember where I picked my color, clicking twice on objects that have been grouped, and filling. Now she's really starting to come to life. The next movie is going to show you how to make her paw. So I'll see you there.